Grass Gang, we are back with another Deals and Steals video. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we stop into a bunch of stores trying to save us both some money on Pokemon cards. Figured since it's Monday, I'd stop into Pokémon Center here. Usually Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, we'd expect a drop of some kind. I have been hearing Pokémon Center might do something again. It's usually like around 11 to 2 in the afternoon, normally most of the time. Last week they did one too, but I think it was like random, I don't know, like custom Pokemon mystery box things. I think they were called special delivery boxes or something. They look like they put some Sword and Shield packs in there, but other than that, I don't really know what was in there. Seemed to be just a bunch of random stuff like plushies and keychains and stuff. Not too sure, I didn't get any myself, but if anybody ordered that special delivery box or whatever it was called, definitely let us know down below. And if you know what exactly was inside it or if it got delivered, would be pretty cool to find that out. As of right now, nothing going on in Pokemon Center, but I'd definitely check it out today or tomorrow. I'd imagine there'd be a queue up for something. Gang, starting with Amazon here. I don't know if there's much else, but they do have a Mega ETB at $92.65. I was going to say it's right at market price for the Gardevoir. Honestly, I'm pretty sure this is like literally what TCG player is at, something like $92. Starting to think it might be Lucario too, though. Does say random ETB here, so worst case, you're getting the Gardevoir at market price with free delivery here, and best case, I guess you're getting the Lucario slightly under market price with the free delivery. Now, the next store, we're going to go to Double Infinity after this. They have been selling $80 Mega ETBs for the last couple of videos we've done here. We'll see if they still have it. But at $92, $93, this might be a solid backup if they're sold out at Double Infinity. And Double Infinity, they are still here. Well, most of it's gone, but apparently the ETBs are still in stock. All right, they do still have both ETBs in stock. Lucario and Gardevoir are still in stock, and they are only $80. See what's on the next page. Looks like they sold out of the build-in battles because they were only charging like something crazy like 30 or 40, and obviously the booster boxes I think are gone. That is it for the Mega, but if you're looking for ETBs, I know there is nobody even close to $80 per ETB here. And we'll quickly stop into GameNerdz on Friday. I don't know when this sale popped up, but I either missed it on Friday or it happened as soon as we stopped into GameNerdz. They had a lot of stuff. There was also an accessory pouch for only $40, which was in stock yesterday during the live deals and steals, but I don't know where it went. Looks like that sold out too. But at one point they had more Pico boxes for $50, Ogrepon boxes for $30. Still got the $5 Battle Academy if anybody is still looking for it. The 2022 Battle Academy here for $5.
I'll be your first customer!
And it doesn't look like anything's changed at GameNerdz really, but they do still have the Charizard at $80. Would get you over the free shipping. Probably a good place to check out this Charizard if you did want it. Prismatic poster here for $30. Definitely not bad. And they also have a Latias collection box, the new Mega Latias, at only $30, gang. As of yesterday, this is probably one of the best places to buy it, as long as you get over your $75 for free shipping and stuff. They also do have the $40 accessory pouch. I guess they just put it on the normal Pokemon card section now, so they do still have that too. If anybody is still looking for the accessory pouch for some reason, I don't think you're ever going to find it cheaper than $40. You are getting 5 packs in here and then the EV pouch. That's pretty much it. But $40 is the cheapest we're really ever going to find that. And the Latias box here for $30. Everybody we were checking yesterday during the live was about $33. Pretty sure we didn't see anybody at or under $30 other than GameNerdz. And if you did miss out on this box at GameStop or haven't found it in the wild yet, it is pretty good. 2 Rivals packs, 2 Mega packs. All right, and SmokeandMirrors does have a couple Pokemon Center boxes on the site. I believe they are at market. The Shrouded Fable one is pretty much at market. We did check it yesterday. Maybe the market's like $165. If it isn't at market, it's only a couple dollars less, but the Shrouded Fable Pokemon Center ETB is that much money, gang.
I don't understand how finances work.
Who else remembers when it was on Rare Candy for $85 for a very long time? And then the Iron Leaves Temporal Forces here at $230. I didn't even look that one up, but that sounds like a lot of money for a Temporal Forces. I think the White Flare and the Mega Symphonia at $80 are pretty good. That's where most people are at on both of those booster boxes there. They do have a surprise box at $45. $25 limit 3 on the Journey Build-In Battle here. Definitely not a bad time. I think these are around $30 market price. They do have the 4 packs, of course, the 40 card deck with the stamp. And they did increase the limit, I think, from 1 to 3 here. So you get your 4 packs, pretty much $6.25 a pack, but you're also getting that pre-made deck. And I think the market is still about $30 on the Build-In Battle for Journey. And gang, it's a Monday, so you know we got to stop into Misprint.com and shout out to them for sponsoring the Monday videos here. We're going to start off in the sealed section. They do have a Vivid Voltage booster box at only $225. Right now, TCG players got their market price at $250, and I mean, that is probably, I don't know how old Vivid Voltage is off the top of my head here. I think 4 or 5 years old at least. One of the early Sword and Shield sets, going only $250 a booster box. Cheap on the market and even cheaper at Misprint. $25 under the market price right there. And one of the reasons we do love to shop at Misprint.com is because we don't have to buy it now, although we could. We could try to place a bid. Right now, the highest bid was $200. Could definitely try to place a bid, get it under $225. And if you scroll down here, you get the price history, the graph, bunch of recent sales, trend estimates. And look at this, might even be something new over here too. Free shipping on orders of $150. Used to be about $5 flat shipping tax, which was just incredible. Now apparently maybe even free shipping if we're spending over $150. Also just realized 2020 is when Vivid Voltage came out. 5-year-old set at least. One of the early Sword and Shield sets does also have a Chunkachu. I'm not the biggest fan of Vivid Voltage, gang, but this is $25 under market. You can place a bid, try to get it even cheaper than that. Should be free shipping. And finding any booster box right now at $225 or less, I don't know if you can find any set. I don't care if it's Sword and Shield, Scarlet, or Violet. I don't think I've seen any booster box at only $225, not to mention one that's 5 years old. I think this Vivid Voltage booster box would be an incredible pickup for Misprint. All right, and stopping in at AllPokéTCG, got the Mega Enhanced box at $300. Was just checking market. It looks like the non-enhanced is like $305 and the enhanced one about $307 or something, so they seem to be about the same exact price. A little weird because that Bulbasaur promo in the enhanced one's like $40, but apparently the non-enhanced ones are more exclusive or something. I don't know, who cares or why that would be a thing, but apparently it is. Anyway, $300, couple dollars under market. Maybe you could save 5% off. You would get free shipping here. Also, I believe as of right now, the cheapest booster box we found today, but you could save 5%, maybe get the free shipping. Probably not a horrible place to buy the booster box. I think at $28.50 on these black and white posters here, I think this is still one of the best places to buy this one. The mini tins, I believe we broke them down yesterday, and it came out to like 15 or 16 per mini tin, something like that. And the market's still around 18, 19, or 20, depending on the tin. The one pack of Black Bolt, the one white flare. It is a sealed display at only $130. Holiday calendar at MSRP. Ogrepon box has been dropped to only $53. One of the cheaper Ogrepon boxes now. Honestly, don't know anywhere outside of maybe Rare Candy that's still selling it for $50, but the checkout here would be much better than Rare Candy. $74 on the Build and Battle Stadium of Paradox. All right, in Miniature Market, got a couple price drops. I like that. Has dropped the price on the sleeved Obsidian Flames packs to $7. Also, the Pokeballs here of Winter 2024 at $15 at MSRP, $5 a pack. Good start from Miniature Market. Obsidian Flames Booster Bundle, gang, why is that only $48? What? $48 for 6 packs of Obsidian Flames and a sealed booster bundle?
Right?
And it also looks like the Mega Build and Battles came in stock here in Miniature Market, and they're only $40. For some reason, TCG Player has the market price on these at like $60. I don't know if things will drop now that they've been released to like GameStop and stuff this weekend, although GameStop by me didn't have any at all. With Journey, with Rivals, it's been happening where these build and battles are a tremendous amount of money, or at the very least like the same amount of money as a booster bundle, which is crazy because it's 2 less packs than a booster bundle. The trend recently has been that these are going down. The Journey one, the Rivals one, definitely been going down in price, the build and battle. I don't know or think that this thing will stay at $60 market, but that's where it's at currently, and right now we're only paying $40 at Miniature Market. All right, gang, and quickly stop it at Rip and Ship Arena because they do have the Gem Volume 3 at only $90 if you're looking for it. We'll go stop into some other stores to see if they got the Gem or if they got Collect 151 or any of the Chinese sets. 90 is probably the cheapest we are going to find. I don't know, like playing with checkout and stuff, I don't know what website will be the cheapest at checkout, but nobody's going to really list this Gem 3 under $90. I don't think I've seen it. Even since the set released, I don't think I've seen it under $90. Maybe once or twice at $80, but that is definitely gone. And a lot of people are over 100 now, 120s, 130s on Gem Volume 3. I've also heard there might be some tariffs coming to China or to Gengar. I don't know. Maybe we're going to tax Gengar now or something. But maybe these are even going to get more expensive. It's crazy. These are like double what Gem Volume 1 and 2 cost when they released. I barely know about Chinese cards, let alone international trade and tariffs. But maybe if you are looking for Chinese cards, maybe now's the time to pick them up. And I think Gem Volume 3 at 90 is okay. All right, let's go. Fingers crossed at TCG Stadium. We need to find something here. Not just the same $6 Journey pack. Oh, some Mega. No. Come on, TCG Stadium. We need you to come back. Speaking of stores that recently just came back, Forged in Fire coming back with some incredible prices here. Starting with the Dark Powers box, and gang, I can't even believe I'm about to say this, but honestly at $50, not bad. Most people who do sell this box, which I believe at one point was Amazon exclusive, although I don't really know, I do know this box was about $25 to $30 all day long when I first started doing my deals videos, and nobody wanted to buy it, and I recommended not even buying it. Now that it's about twice as much money in 2025, honestly, don't think it's a horrible pickup. Just because of the relative market price compared to the competition, I actually don't know where the market price is exactly on this box, but most people do charge $65, $70. I haven't seen this box for $50 pretty much ever. It's only got 5 packs, maybe 6, and it looks like Temporal, maybe 2 Twilight, Paradox Rift, and a Paldea Evolved. But you are getting the Absol with the Claw, the Gengar doing the Shadow Claw, and the Banette Jumbo there. Just a very cool looking box. It's got Gengar and Absol. It's like double-sided. Probably does not have anywhere near $50 in value. Definitely not the $70 in value. But if you did want this box or something, I think Fortune Fire has the cheapest price on it. Latias and Mewtwo, both of those at $33, definitely not bad. I actually checked the Mewtwo box market price yesterday during the live. I think it's only like $38, $39, which I was quite surprised. Most stores today are actually even going up on it, past 45, some even at 50 today on the Mewtwo box. I don't know what they're doing, but I do know Fortune Fire is about $5 under market there. The Latias box, I think, is around $35, $36 market, but at $33, it's a pretty good price too. I think GameNerdz is the only people beating that price. And then they got some mega stuff here. None of it incredible like some of the stuff on the first page there. Ogrepon box at $50. I forgot about that, gang. Also, Fortune Fire is about a $5 flat shipping, and then you might have to pay tax, I guess, depending on where you live, but shipping should only be $5 regardless of what you get. Ogrepon box at the MSRP. Nobody's going to be Fortune Fire on that one, and even at Rare Candy for $50, I don't think they're letting you check out for $5. Might be the best place to buy the Mask of Ogrepon box if you're looking for it. We've been talking about it so much. It's just an incredible way to open up packs right now. 5 Twilight, 5 Temporal, $5 a pack, maybe a little more at checkout, but pretty much $5 a pack, promo value. This has just been one of the best ways to open up Pokemon cards recently. And then they still have this, gang, but I don't know, after today it might be gone. I've been putting this off since Friday. I really want to do it because it's just incredible here. 144 sleeve packs of Journey for only $750 a sleeve case, coming out to like $5 a pack before tax. For me, I did have to pay tax. It was only $5 shipping if I did check this whole thing out though. I ended up checking out, or I would check out for about $805 or something like that, bringing me to like $560 a pack or something. So even if you got to pay your 7% sales tax, you're still checking out around $800. This is just an incredible way to open up a bunch of sleeve Journey packs. And they do have the Pokeballs, which they have at a reasonable price of $16, and a Scarlet and Violet Build and Battle, which has been here forever at only $26. All right, let's see if Safari Zone's got anything. Little mid-video stopping at Safari Zone. They got their Latias at $33. Their Cynthia Garchomp still here at MSRP for them 6 packs. Stellar Crown at $85. I forgot. We looked yesterday, but I can't remember now. I feel like Stellar Crown wasn't at 100, but it also wasn't at 85. I might be wrong. I believe I was blown away by most of the prices I saw, so it's very possible the ETB is close to 100. Here's one for 85. Right here, the Mega ETBs. I believe that's like $92.50 per ETB, which is definitely not bad. Pretty much paying market for Gardevoir and then a couple dollars under market for the Luca. Obviously, Safari Zone, you should be able to check out for about $185. Maybe you have to pay some tax, but you should be able to check out for this price. At Double Infinity, it would be only $160, but then I don't know how their checkout's going to be. So if you are looking to pick up both of the Mega ETBs, might have to play around with checkout and see who's got the cheapest price. Also, the Mewtwo box at $36. Now that I know the market's only 37 or 38 or whatever I saw on TCG Player, even less inclined to tell people to buy this box, and I have been telling people not to buy this box. But compared to everybody else today outside of Fortune Fire, I believe Safari Zone's got pretty much the best price on that. Stickers at $25, I think, is like exactly market price. I don't think they ever got to $35, but maybe I'm wrong. Accessory pouches at GameNerdz for $40. And going to stop in at Corrosio's, gang, they got the Gem Volume 1, they got the Gem Volume 2, they got Collect Volume 1, Collect Volume 2, or whatever you're supposed to call them. I think the Collect sets have names. But they do have that stuff in stock. Looks like the new 151 Collect Hope or whatever Surprise with Gengar and Gem Volume 3 sold out at Corrosio's. And then, of course, the Japanese section here. There's these boxes, which I just know nothing about. And apparently, they just keep inking more of them. I don't know how many they've made total, but I think there's like 4 or 5, maybe 3. I also heard, gang, apparently these are like $15 in Japan or something stupid. Not even $20, these boxes.
$1 million.
And they've been going for $200, $300, $400 all day over here. I don't know how much a Poncho Pikachu box used to go for. I'm actually curious. When they started doing the Poncho Pikachu stuff, I wonder how much those boxes were. Obviously, those boxes are like now $10,000, so maybe that'll go that route too. I don't think the promos look anything like a Poncho Pikachu or that incredible, but those boxes seem to be the new thing coming out of Japan. And then these Japanese boxes here, gang, it's very hard to beat Korrosio's price. I even just saw Battle Partners on 64 on that last page, or at $64. And then some of the cheaper sets, which I just love. All these cheaper Japanese sets at some of the best prices around. And gang, stopping into Sakuras for some of the Chinese cards. One of the only places with Collect 151 or 151 Surprise Gengar Pikachu set in stock. And honestly, probably at the best price too, at only $135 or $134.57. I don't know if anybody's beaten this price, and I don't know anybody else that even has this in stock right now. You do want to hunt for your Gengar Pikachu. Also, these little random boxes do have some collect packs inside. Or why am I saying collect? Some surprise packs inside, some 151 surprise packs. Things actually seem pretty cool. I've actually seen one in person. You get the coin. I think most of them you get a promo, although something like this, I think you get a jumbo pack with no promo. Or you get a jumbo collect pack and then 3 normal ones. Either way, a lot of cool stuff there. These boxes pretty cool. Good way to open up some of the surprise or 151 surprise. Also a Bubble Mew in that set. Completely forgot about that. And then Gem Volume 1 at a decent price too. And gang, stop it into Mission Ready Collectibles. Look at these loose packs here. Mega Pack 722, Black Bull White Flare 722, Destined Rival 722. I don't know what's going on at 722, gang, but I do know every one of those packs is at least $8 market price. Honestly think Black Bolt might be closer to $9. I haven't even looked at Rivals recently because I don't want to. $8.25 on Prismatic. I didn't even notice that too. The loose packs here, just incredible this week. $85 ETB, sleeve packs at $8. Still got a surprise box for $40. Mission Ready Collectibles always brings us something, gang. And the Paradox Rift booster box is still here at $280. Why the market price is $320 on a Paradox Rift booster box, I don't know. But right now, $30-$40 under market if you buy it from Mission Ready Collectibles. Gang, I wanted to stop into ChampionTCG for some non-Pokemon card related things. Last week, they sent me and the Grass Gang a little care package of stuff to give away for the gang, and they sent us a bunch of these stickers here, which I've just recently found out are advertised and sold on the sites, and gang, they are just incredible. They got little Eevee in a box, Gyarados in a box. They have some of the best designed stickers I've seen. They got the Pokemon jumping out of Game Boys here. They got a bunch of different Game Boys, the Switch one. They got an Eeveelution pin collection right here. Slowpoke with the shell dangling off of his tail. And they even make some keychains with just some cool art. They sent us this Rayquaza right here. Just a lot of fun stuff at ChampionTCG. I was impressed with it, and I'm glad they sent it over. Gang, stopping in at Rare Candy, what do you got?
What are you looking at my eyes for? I ain't got no candy for you. See some candy?
Possible we might have a couple things here today, but obviously it's all going to depend on checkout, which we have no idea what it's going to be, but it's probably not going to be too good. They do have a Wave 2 of the Mega Enhanced Booster Box here. You know, I actually kind of forgot about that Wave 2. If anybody knows, Wave 2, this isn't necessarily a reprint. They just didn't print enough on the first print wave of Mega, right? Like they had always planned on doing a Wave 2. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's not like a reprint because Mega's been selling. They've always been planning on doing a second wave because they weren't going to be able to print enough during the first one. Seems to be my understanding of it. Either way, couple dollars under market. This does say enhanced, which I believe was sitting at $307. Right now, this one is listed at $290, but I would definitely not be surprised if you have to pay $17 to check out, in which case you would be at market price for the Mega Evolutions booster. They also have the Ogrepon box here for $50. Forged in Fire had it for $52, so those are our two stores with this thing still at MSRP. If I had to bet, I would think checkout would be better at Forged in Fire, but I don't know, maybe Rare Candy would surprise you. And then they also have this Journey booster box at only $235 here for a Journey Together booster box. I would assume non-enhanced because it's not saying enhanced. Also a bunch of half booster boxes, which I was not a fan of and would never pick up, but honestly now the way normal booster boxes are going, like, seems to be a good way at the very least to open the packs. I don't know what half booster boxes are going to mean for sealed collectors or for people that are looking to open this set in the future. If they would have any desire to open up half booster boxes. But like a Stellar Crown normal booster box is like $280. I think Temporal's like $250, $260. Now recently these half booster boxes haven't been trending the same exact way as the booster box has, which I thought up until a couple weeks ago they were. A half booster box used to be, at least from what I saw, half the price of a normal booster box. Now it seems like a sealed booster box is significantly more than just a half. But I know nothing about these. I don't know when they started making them, where they come from, why they're here. I haven't seen any in person. I don't think I've ever seen one in a store or anything like that. But with booster boxes being stupid right now, honestly, we might have to start doing the half boxes here, gang. Gang, we got a couple booster boxes here at Top Shop Collectibles. This one I skipped by yesterday, but somebody in the live let me know. This right here, Shrouded Fables booster bundle is pretty much $50 market price. How? I don't know. But apparently it is, and right now they're only selling it at Top Shop at $43, so a couple dollars under market easily, about $6, $7. And the Prismatic bundle here, I think this one's new. $53 for the Prismatic booster bundle. Also a sale on the ETBs for White Flare, Black Bolt. Believe both of these $5 under market. I think market on the White Flare is 80 and market on the Black Bolt is 85. If I am right about that, then this is some of the best ETBs right here at $5 under market on each. And I'm glad I stopped into the pack section here. Loose packs. We got Sleeve Mega at $7.50 now. Twilight packs at $6.50. Obsidian at $7. Alright, and stopping into Walmart to close out the video as is tradition.
As of course is tradition.
Walmart has not had like anything recently at all. Honestly, the thing I've only been shouting out at Walmart recently has been this Gem Volume 2 at $67 just because it has the free shipping. Honestly, even the $67 is not that good of a price. We saw a lot of stores crush that price, but with the free shipping, maybe you could pick it up. Gang, I think that's going to do it for another deals video. You guys have a great start to your week. We'll be live tomorrow about 5:30 p.m. Eastern, giving a bunch of Pokemon cards away. Can stop into the live, say what's up. Would be appreciated. And then, of course, Wednesday morning, afternoon, we'll be back with another deals and steals video. Appreciate you guys watching till the end, hitting the like, commenting. It's really helping us out a ton. We'll see you Tuesday night or Wednesday.